What is up, YouTube? I wanted to make a quick video detailing all the different components that are on a McPherson strut. This way, if you want to rebuild your struts using your factory strings, but all new other components, you kind of know what you need to order. As I was kind of wondering, what do I all need to order to rebuild struts? This is for a BMW E90. But struts, this would probably apply to a lot of different vehicles that have McPherson style struts. First, of course, you would need is a new strut. This is just acts as a shock absorber. Following that, you would need a spring seat or insulator. This is just a rubber dampener that the spring sits on. And what this does is just cut down on vibration, noises, that kind of thing's a pretty critical part that you wouldn't want to forget. After that, you'd have a bellow and a bump stop. I think these are integrated as one part, so I don't want to take them apart. But this is just a dust boot, basically, and this rubber bump stop here on top prevents the suspension from bottoming out if you hit a big bump or something, or if it's under load. Of course, you have your coil spring. You can either use aftermarket springs that lower or raise the vehicle, or change handling dynamics. I'm just reusing, for simplicity's sake, reusing my factory ones. After that, you have an upper strut mount, and again another rubber insulator that again just prevents, just cuts down on vibration and noise and clanging that would happen near the spring. Next piece is very important, very small. It looks like a flat washer, but it's not. It's concaved a little bit, and this is what the bearing of the strut mount actually rides on and allows it to turn. If you forget that piece, like I did on the other side, your strut mount will actually kind of stick and bind at the bottom part of this plate and not allow it to turn freely. So that bearing, or that washer, is a really critical part. Lastly, you have your strut bearing and mount. These are typically integrated as one piece, as far as I know. But this is what mounts to the top of the strut tower with these 3 bolts, and it allows the strut arm to pivot on those bearings riding on that plate. Lastly, you have, to cap it all off and contain everything, you have a top knot. Hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching.